Right nerds, how's it going? The wait is finally over. Subnautica is out of early access and they've pushed out the full release, so I'm eager to get back in, have a bit more of a play. I played it ages ago in the early stages of development before they'd added, a lot of the story and the end game content. So pretty eager to see what it's like now. I mean, I know a fair bit of what goes on just from following, the development, keeping up with what the developers have been doing, and it looks awesome. I mean, I thought it was great as it was when I played it before, so it can only be better really with all the cool stuff they've added. So let's get stuck in.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Ouch. Right, so yeah, this is all new. That intro cinematic was new. Uh-oh. Alright, and cool, here we go. So, put you out. Cool. That's new. Little jingle for the Altera Corp.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world.
Awesome.
Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Cool, right. So for anyone who doesn't know anything about Subnautica, it's basically a survival game set on an ocean planet. So there's a lot of hunter-gathering stuff, base building, cool stuff like that. But since, they've added a lot of story and there's actual end-game content now. So yeah, basically we've just crashed. If I go out here and have a look at what the world's all about. As you can see, that was my ship, the ill-fated Aurora, that has crash landed, and I am now all alone.
Suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit screwed really, stuck here on this ocean planet. There's different biomes under the water, different areas with different life, be it plant life and alien sort of underwater weird sea creatures. Some hostile, some not. So yeah, you start off in an area called the Safe Shallows. I mean, you can even see there's some of the seafloor underneath. And yeah, to start with, you just got to go and collect a load of resources. Things I can use in here to start with are this. Got a medical kit fabricator that creates one on a sort of timer. I've got a bit of starting supplies, some water and some nutrient blocks. A couple of flares there, but I probably won't need those. Need to build a repair tool so I can fix this and the radio. And yeah, I have a fabricator that I use to build everything to start with, so I can use it for making basic resources like titanium, silicon rubber, glass and stuff. I can build electronics. Main things I need to get to start with are like a scanner tool, repair tool and a little survival knife, which will come in very handy. So let's go and have a look around and see what's what. Oh, hello. So yeah, the map is the same every time. It's not randomly generating, but your starting position within the safe shallows is different every time. So sometimes it takes you a little bit of time to get to grips with, you know, your sort of local surroundings. But once you know where you are in relation to the ship and other biomes, that is always the same each time you play. So first things first, need to grab some stuff. Go over here. These things are very handy. Metal salvage, because you use that for titanium. And to start with, you don't have very much time at all until you have to go to the service for air, but you will very soon be able to create oxygen tanks, so you get a bit longer. Obviously at this point I'm supposed to just be holding my breath. So let's have a look, see what we can find. First of all, I'm looking for little limestone outcrops, because you want those for finding copper, which is very handy in the early stages. Here's one. Give me some copper. Look at that.
An essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely but plausible.
Nice. Still unlikely, but plausible. What's here? Oh. Bit more limestone, titanium. I need some of these bad boys because I'm going to need some rubber. So you use these creepvine clusters for that.
New blueprint acquired.
And that gave me a blueprint. I'm also going to need some of these acid mushrooms. Right, so I had some nutrient blocks to start with, as you saw, but after they run out, you need to be collecting some of the little fishes that spawn around, and you can cook those up using your fabricator. These things over here, these things with the glowy butts, they're not hostile, but they give off this sort of yellow secretion in the water. I guess that's what you'd call it. Looks like a sort of cloud of horrible piss. And yeah, that will hurt you, so you want to stay away from that. What else do I need? Just need more copper really at the moment. Here we go, a bit more copper. Got a couple of bits there, it should be enough to start with.
Oxygen.
So let's head back to base. Right, so first things first. Make some titanium out of the metal salvage I got. Make some silicon rubber. A few bits of that. Oh, I don't think I needed to do that many because you get 2 out of 1, but I can use the rest of it to make the lubricant.
Is essential in construction of vehicles.
So now if I go to yeah, personal and tools, I can make my survival knife. And then for the scanner
Survival blueprints following the massacre.
and the repair tool, well no, just for the scanner I need a battery, which I can already do. 1 battery. Lovely. So now I can also make a power cell. Not that I need to right this second. But I'm going to make my scanner.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, as you were saying, basically you use the scanner to find, there's fragments and lots of debris and stuff that's come off of your ship when it crashed that you find around in the world under the water, and you scan a lot of these things and then you get the blueprints for them so you can build them yourself in your base. Some of them are for submersibles, you can build yourself little submarines that you use, all sorts of cool stuff like that. So what else do I need at the moment? I've got enough rubber to make some fins, which is awesome. They make you swim a bit faster. You can also build an oxygen tank. So that gives me the blueprint for a high capacity tank. So if I go out of here and go back in again,
New blueprint acquired.
I can now build a high capacity, but in order to do that I need some glass, for which I need some quartz, and I need silver as well, and a bit more titanium. Right, so cool. That's my next things I want to do. Oh yeah, because I need the repair tool, I need to get some cave sulfur, which I'll show you about in a sec. Right, so yeah, I need cave sulfur and quartz. Quartz is often in caves as well, so let's see what I can find. Oh, lovely. Get away from me. Ow, that hurt a lot. So let's use my first aid kit. So yeah, you find in the caves you find these little alien eggs. Well, they look like the eggs from the movie Aliens, basically. And those horrible things come flying out at you, and they explode when they get near you, which isn't that nice. But yeah, their eggs is where you find the cave sulfur, as you just saw. Used to be known as crash powder in the earlier build of the game. Oh, there's quartz down there.
30 seconds.
Get some more oxygen. So yeah, down where that quartz is, there'll probably be some more of those egg things, so I need to be careful. Oh, I've also got my knife, haven't I? That's handy. Bit of quartz, bit of quartz. If I remember rightly, to get the upgrade for my oxygen tank, I need 2 bits of glass, which means I need 4 bits of quartz.
Deposits in the local cave
So that's 3.
sulfur is an
Need 1 more.
component of the repair tool.
Oh, there's another one of those. Get out of here. Ouch. Alright, well I've got enough quartz now. But I'm running low on health, so I'm going to go back and get another med kit. Here we are. So now, should be able to use my quartz to make some glass. So I need a couple of those. If I go to personal tools, yep, I can now build the repair tool because I've got my cave sulfur. And I think if I take off my oxygen tank, oh, I should be able to more titanium and silver. Oh, okay, not quite yet. So let's stick that back on. So I need a load of titanium and some silver, but before I do that, as I've got my repair tool, I can use it on the bits of my escape pod.
Lifepod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
There we go, that's much better. And my radio. Lovely. And as you can see straight away, I already have a message.
Radio online. Broadcast emergency.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours.
Helpful.
Continue to monitor for emergency transmission.
Well, I didn't really expect a rescue from the Aurora, seeing as the thing already told me there was like 0 other human life forms detected.
Detecting
So never mind.
critical radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Nice, radiation, that's what everyone wants. Right, so what's my next thing to do? Silver and more titanium, that was it, I believe. Right, so now I have the scanner as well. I can start getting blueprints. Right, here we go, look. This place looks like it might have some scannable items. So you get your scanner out and have a look around all these bits of wreckage and see what you can find. Vending machine. So basically anything that's scannable Some things you get straight away, some things you need multiple
Acquired.
scans to get the actual blueprint. But there'll either be things that you can just stick in your base
30 seconds.
when you are able to start building one, or there'll be things you can use in the world. Oh, need another one of those. There we go. Grav trap. So yeah, I haven't used one of those before. Here's a beacon fragment.
Oxygen.
Need some oxygen. I don't think I finished scanning that actually. Come on, don't die. There we go.
Calorie intake and
You know what? When I went back to base, I didn't actually get another
vital signs
medkit after all.
stabilizing.
Oh well, never mind. Anyway, let's finish scanning these beacon fragments. Here we go. So that's a beacon done as well. They're very handy for non-functional. Oh, pick up. Okay, there we go. Anything else around here? So I've got a weird fluid analyzer or whatever that thing was called. Nothing in there. What's that one? Sample analyzer as well. So these are cool things you can just put down in your base. Metal salvage, always need that. A bit more copper. So yeah, I think if I'm going in this direction I should be able to find some silver and possibly even some gold, which is also going to be very helpful sooner or later. So as you can see, I'm heading into a new biome now.
Show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome. 30 seconds.
That's what I'm looking for. Sandstone. I think that was gold I just picked up there. Yep, bit of gold. I need silver at the moment.
Scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and
Oh.
connects to a number of small
I should probably go back up because I'm running out of oxygen. Metal salvage. Oh! That's a sand shark. They're not very nice. They will attack as well. So yeah, they're the first... Surprisingly, they're the first hostile mob we've seen so far. Because normally you find... Oh, that's good. That is a sea moth fragment. Right, let's go up, get some air, and then go down and scan that bad boy.
oxygen.
Here we go. Sea moth fragment. I think you need 3 of those.
Seek fluid intake.
Get lost, you. Don't like you. I need silver. Oops, that's what I want. Sandstone. Silver! Awesome.
Are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Right, so I think that's what I needed for now. A bit more titanium and a bit of silver, so once again let's head back to base. Right, so what did I want? I wanted to make... That was it. I'm going to make some more... I'm going to get that off onto my inventory so I can use it to make... Oh, that was it. Titanium first. There we go. Use my metal salvage. So what I'm going to do is make my high capacity tank. And I think I'm going to make another normal one. So that way what I can do that one's empty. There we go. So that one's got 30 seconds, that one's got 90 seconds, and I can click on it in my inventory and swap them over. So that's pretty handy. Those things I just found are just taking up space, so we'll get rid of those. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff for now, just so I've got more space in my inventory for cool stuff I'm going to find out and about. So yeah, I need some water. Let's drink that.
Stabilizing.
I could do with another health kit, so let's get one of those. There we go. So, looking a bit better. Right, cool, so I think that's probably a good place to leave off this episode. Got quite a bit done, not too bad. Got a lot more stuff ahead. I mean, we haven't seen any of the other really crazy biomes yet and all the other interesting stuff. So, yeah. Keep watching, come back and see how it pans out. As usual, you know, if you like what you've seen, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah. See you later, nerds. Bye.